Hi my dears, Assalamu alaikum. How are you? All are fine? Okay. Then last chapter, Bond of Love, we discussed and we wrote the notes. Then today we are going to discuss our new poem, The Snake Tribe. What's the name of our poem? The Snake Tribe. Okay, Snake Tribe by W. E. Ross. Okay, W. E. Ross. Okay, W. E. Ross. Okay, it's a simple poem, but it has significance, more significance. Okay, then most of us think of snakes are fearsome symbols of death, but the snake in the poem is itself a victim. What does it mean, victim? Then pray. Then here, what happened that most of us we think that snake is harmful, right? Like fearsome symbols. If we saw a snake, surely what will we do? We will take our stick and right? Okay, but not. Here we have another. Here the poet enjoying the beauty of our snake. Okay, then here a small green snake was lying on the sand and it looked beautiful, right? Okay, have you seen correct the appearance of our physical appearance of our snake? It's beautiful. Okay, it's a creation of our Almighty, right? Okay, then it looked beautiful. It was harmless even to children sometimes. And someone saw it and he ran after it and with a stick. If anyone see that, surely we will take our stick and ran after him, right? Yes. And he wanted to kill it. Surely we wanted to kill it. And the snake immediately slid away. Okay, slide away. It went into the water and hid itself among the green roots. Okay, here the poet talk about a snake, a beautiful snake, the creation of our Almighty, a beautiful snake. Surely, what is the tendency of ours? If we see any snake, if we see a snake, surely we will take our stick or we will take our stone for throwing upon him, right? Okay, then here also. Okay, what is a? We can just wait for our poem. What is the poet talk about our snake? Okay, the snake tried. The snake tried to escape the pursuing stick with a sudden curvings of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. And small and green, he is harmless even to the children. Along the sand, he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Okay, all of you read that poem now. Speed up. Read. We have, I think, only one chapter from our textbook, right? If I were only, okay, after this chapter, right. Then the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with the sudden curvings of a thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. He glides through the water away from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. And small and green, he is harmless. Even to the children along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Here the poet said that just aloud, don't beat. Then the snake trying to escape. Here the snake is trying to escape from the pursuing stick. And with the sudden curvings of the thin body, why it is moved very fastly? Because escaping from the pursuing stick. And how beautiful, then the poet said that how beautiful and graceful his shapes. Here the poet enjoying his shape, and he glides through the water and from the stroke. He just glides to the water from the stroke. Oh, let him go over the water. The author said that let him go over the water. Don't beat, don't harm that, don't harm it. Just leave him alone, right? And into the reeds, over the water, into the reeds to hide without hurt. Okay, here the snake want to reach the reeds. For why he want to reach the reeds? After that we know that water, stroke, then surely they have some reeds. Then here he want to into the reeds to hide without, for hiding without hurt. നമ്മളിൽ നിന്ന് മനുഷ്യരിൽ നിന്ന് അടി കിട്ടാതിരിക്കാൻ എന്താണ് അവൻ ആ റീഡ്സിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ ഒളിച്ചിരുന്നോട്ടെ. Then here small and green, he is harmless even to the children, small and green, it is not harm to the children. And along the sand he lay until along what it happened earlier, and earlier it is just what happened, he just lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in upon the sand. എന്താണ് മണ്ണിന്റെ മുകളിൽ ആരും ശ്രദ്ധിക്കാത്ത രീതിയിൽ പതുങ്ങി കിടന്നിരുന്ന അവനിപ്പോൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്തു? അവനിപ്പോൾ ഇരുന്ന് and chased, and what happened? We observed and we started to chase him, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Then now he just vanishes from the reeds, he just vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. He just vanishes from here, from escaping from the pursuing stick. Even though the poet said that even this snake is not harmful even the children, then that's why don't bite him, don't use that stick upon him. But we the human being, if we see anything, surely what will we do? We want to beat, right? Then here our poet said that just leave him alone. You want to, if he can live peacefully upon the sand until we observe. If we saw them, surely we will miss that snake will miss his, that means finished, right? Okay, it's a simple poem. Anyway, read well, then only you will get. Okay, then after for escaping the pursuing stick, where he reached, he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. He just vanishes from the ripples. He just vanishes in the ripples, in that reeds, green slim reeds, in that green slim reeds. Okay. Then what is all of you read again? The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. He glides through the water away from the stroke, or let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Okay? Okay, all of you read. Read again this poem now. Okay, then now we are going to discuss our question answers. All of you take question number 1. What is the snake trying to escape from? From that pursuing stick. Okay, then here the snake is trying the blows of escape the blows and hits of man who is after it to kill with a stick in his hand. Blows and he want to trying to escape from the blows and hit of a man who is after it. Okay, who is after it to kill it with a stick in his hand. Understand? Blows and hit. That is the important one. Blows and BLOWS, blows, and HIT, hit. Then, is it a harmful snake? What is color? The snake, what is the color? Green and green snake. Like small and green. It is not harmful even to the children. Then third one, the poet finds the snake beautiful. Find the words uses convey the beauty. The snake is beautiful, uses that beautiful and graceful. Which are the two things? Which are the two words for giving the beauty of the snake? That is beautiful and graceful. And what does the poet wish for the snake? Okay, all of you write here. Just live in that water and surely it will get safe shelter there in that ripples. Okay, the poet wishes that the snake goes over the water and disappears into the reeds in order to avoid being hit and chased away by man who is trying to kill it. Okay. Then where was the snake before anyone saw it chase it away? And where it is? It is upon the sand. Okay, the snake was comfortably lying along the sand until a man observed, trying to kill it and chase it. Okay. Then where does the snake disappear? The snake quickly glides to the water and vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Write down, the snake vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. The snake quickly glides through the water. Write that thing first. The snake quickly glides through the water and vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Okay, REEDS. Okay. Okay, that's Roman letter 2. How you see that Roman letter 2? That's for your understanding. Surely you just, if you get time, you just read the questions and answer it. Okay, it's not important, but for your more information. Okay, then we have read and enjoy. Another poem here. All of you read and enjoy. Green snake. Early morning, the day before yesterday. Under a slab of stone, in a crack, eyes glittering, forked tongue licking and flashing, A frog swelled his belly. He lay there quietly. A baby snake, 2 hands long, a green snake. Poor thing, it's a green snake, still a baby. What harm can it do? I said. My father replied, a snake is a snake. A snake's a snake. And mother, that is whether everyone walks. We don't need trouble, kill it. And I can't, I said. Father struck him with a piece of firewood, chased him outside and killed him flat. Understood? Understood why we killed a snake, a snake without any harm, without any poison, why we are killing? But we consider all snakes are alike, right? Okay, it's a snake, that's why we killed that snake, right? Because of it's a snake. Okay, then all of you want to read our chapter well and write your question answer today itself and send me through WhatsApp, that also today itself. Okay, my dears, thank you.